Hi there, welcome to Darlene's Creative Studio. Today is December 1st and we've had some snow last night, so it's snowing right now. So I thought this would be a good day to start my December daily journal. Online on my Instagram account and on my Facebook page, I have posted the Christmas prompts. So if you want to follow along by doing anything else, you don't have to do a journal per se, but if you want to create something using the prompts, by all means go ahead. I'd love it if you tag me, Darlene's Creative Studio, just to show me some of the ideas and things that you're making with the prompts. This is my December dailies journal, and we're going to be starting by working on December 1st. That's my December calendar. So this is my layout pages for my December 1st challenge. Some of the things I'm going to be working with are obviously book pages and music pages and stickers and labels and all that kind of stuff. These I believe are from Bohemian Crafting. This was in a kit that I received, and they're very large pockets. You fold them up and make a really big pocket. So I'm actually using pieces of this for my collaging. I also have some vintage Santa postcards and vintage things that I printed out on cardstock. I also have some that go what I call landscape. I also have these little tags. These are really cute. These are little Mary. This says, "There's a present for you in my bag from," and then there's a little line there. You can add that in. So these are some of the things that I might grab and cut out and use in my collages as well. So I'm going to start with by using one of these pages, and I've just torn it up with my tear ruler into little bits and pieces so that I can use them for collage. I've taken an old vintage book page. It's very, very weathered and discolored. So I've taken a little piece of that and a little piece of music paper. And I'm just going to get started. There's another little piece of the paper. So I'm just going to start. What I'm going to do is collage the background and then start adding in some of the elements to it. So I'm going to start with maybe a little piece of book page. And this is just the edge of the book page. And then I have some music paper as well. Make sure I'm right side up. I can never tell. That's right side up. I think I'm going to slide that underneath there. Like that. So let's glue this music paper on first. We're just going to start collaging and adding a little bit of background color to the page. And these were just scraps of music book paper, so they were already this width. I didn't cut them. I have a very large scrap bin, and anything that I have in there I use for this type of thing. So we're just going to glue that down. And I did distress the edges with vintage photo just on the sides that are going to show. And then I have this little piece of book page, and I'm just going to put that right on the edge like that. So let's glue this guy down. And I'm just using the Art Glitter Art Institute glue. And I'm just going to glue this guy down, and then, oops, I just glued my hand. Do that a lot. So I'm actually collaging the back of my Christmas calendar. So this Christmas calendar is the back. So I'm using every page that I can in this. So this is going to be my whole layout. I might actually, oops, I'm going to do this over here. My sponge is falling apart and it's leaving little brown things everywhere. Okay, so we got that one. So I think I'm going to glue this little piece down over on the other side. And again, I just took my tear ruler and tore that page, one of the pages up that I had. So I'm just going to glue that down there. And then I'm going to take this piece, and I think I'm going to glue that there on top. And then these are again of something that I printed out. I have all these little tags and bits and pieces. These were a printout. So I may take one of these and just glue this in the corner like that. So that's my first little bit of collage. So I just want to make sure I cover up any joints there. So let's go ahead and add that. I'm just trying to decide whether to make that a pocket or not. I might do that. Make this a pocket. So I'm just going to put glue down the one side and across the bottom like that. And then I'm going to decide where to put this on here like that. And then this guy is going to go right on top. And once I get all my layering done, then I'll decide where I'm going to put my deck the halls and my number 1 for day 1. So this little guy is just going to go right on the corner here to kind of cover up all the little bits and pieces. So there's my first little bit of collage. And I'm going to take, I think, these are some stickers that I got from the Your Creative Studio box. And they were some Christmas themed stickers. So I'm going to take one of these, and I think I'm just going to stick that right about there. Maybe this one right here. Let's take him and let's just put him, say, right about there. There. All right, so I'm just going to leave this for now. For this little page, I thought I would take a postage stamp. These are some of my extra postage stamps that I have. I took this one that I received a Christmas card last year, and I'm going to take it and fold it in half, and I'm just going to put it on the edge of the card like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that guy on as a little side decoration there. So that's going to go there. And this page has 2 sides, so there. And then I also received some of these little ivory colored labels from Your Creative Studio. So I thought I'd take one of these little labels, and I'm just going to do the edges, and I'm going to put him right there. I'm just winging it. I don't do collage very often, so it's kind of new for me to do collage. I have this lovely little postage stamp, and I'm going to put him on there. Some kids building a snowman. And it looks rather old. It looks like it's got some little rusty spots on it. All right, so I'm going to put him on here, maybe about there. I got brown fingers. All right, then on this side, I have some envelopes. Where is that little piece of envelope that I have? Don't know where I put them. Here. These are some envelopes that I made. I just sealed the envelope and then cut it in half, so it just makes like a little pocket. And then what I normally do is just get my scissors and just cut a little angle to the envelope, and then it gives you like a little corner pocket, like that. I wanted to make a little pocket, so all I did was, this one's a little bit taller, all I did was fold this little piece back to give me the size of pocket that I wanted, and then just cut the back piece off and left the front and folded it over. So I've just folded it over, and then I distressed the edges, and I think I'm going to put that on this page here. And this was one of my little Santa cutouts from the Vintage Santas that I had cut out. I printed this on cardstock, and it was just a little tiny one. So I thought I cut them down to fit on the front of that little envelope, and I did distress the edges just a tiny bit. So I'm going to go ahead and glue him onto the front of the envelope just to jazz it up a little bit. So we're going to put him on there, like that. And I think he's going to go on this side here. I want to leave this stationery showing. So let's glue him down. And again, we're just using the glitter glue. Let's put him on this side here, like that. Now I do have, so I think I showed you some of these tags that I had printed off, or that I had made. I just cut them into the 2.5 inch widths. These were some cardstock pieces that I had for a long time, and then I put them through this punch that I have. It's it's got 3 different punches in one, and you could do a 2.5, a 2 inch, or a 1.5 inch, and it gives you a different topper to each one. So I'm just going to take this guy, and I'm just going to take a little piece of lined paper like this, and I'm just going to cut it down to fit inside there. Oops. And I think I will use that as my, there's a little piece here I cut down, and then I rounded the corners off, and that's going to go on there, and that's going to be one of my journaling spots. So I can journal about what I did today regarding Christmas. I did decorate out front of my house, and it got very, very windy yesterday and blew down some of my decorations already. And it wasn't even the first day of December. So now I have to go out and redo them. Right, and that might be one of my journaling collaging for one of my other pages. So there, I've got that, and that will slide into this little envelope here, like that. And I might add some little ribbon on the top. Got some little scrap ribbon here. Let's see if I can add a little piece of, or you can use the red and white twine. I think I have some red and white twine as well. That might be fun. So I'm just going to tie that on there, like that. So that can go in there. Now, the other thing that I did, I took my little sprocket printer that I purchased last year. It's just a little mini HP printer, and it prints little tiny photos. I showed you in the introduction. These are some of the pictures that I took of some of the decorations in my house. There's our fireplace, and it has our stockings and a sign that I made a long time ago. I took a painting class with my mom, and there's a little arch sign there. And then this is a little welcome sign that hangs at our front door, and I've added some of my little Christmas decorations there. And then this is a Santa that I purchased at a craft show. It's really, really large. It's about 20 inches long, and it's in my kitchen. It stares at me every morning when I'm having a coffee. So these are just some of my decorations. So I thought these might be nice if I could add them to my pages here. So I'm going to grab some little bits and pieces of scrap cardstock. So these are some little bits and pieces that I had, and I thought they might be nice behind. Oh, that one's pretty. Behind the pictures. So I'm just going to cut this guy down. So I thought maybe that would be nice to go there. And I even have some photo corners as well. Let's see what they look like on there, if they take away too much from the... Let's try one and see. If I don't like it, I can always take it off, right? Let's see. And then that will go on there. Yeah, let's put those on. I've got lots of these, so let's use them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put those on, and I normally put them all on first. I know I'm not going to be removing this photo, so I'm okay with pushing them right onto the corners. And then you just push them down like that. And then let's add some glue. So there is my first photo. I don't want to cover up too much of the little kids and Santa Claus, so we'll do that one. And I can write a little blurb here about the decorations that I used or what's on the fireplace there. And then I have two others, and I think I'm going to put Santa on this side. Let's see what other papers I have here. I think I like this green plaid. This might be nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and then have him up in the corner here. So what I'm going to do, instead of, oh, no, these are stickers. Darlene, what are you doing? I forgot. My photos are actually little stickers. It's amazing what you forget when you don't use something very often. So that's going to go on there like that. And then I'm just going to trim it down. Like that. And I'm going to have him up in this corner here. So this is my decking the halls. This is my decorating the house. And we did start a little early. We started decorating on Sunday. The sun was shining and it was just it was a cold day, but it was so nice. And my husband was really bored. So he started getting all the Christmas decorations out and bringing in all my little bins and stuff. So I thought, I guess I am decorating. So there's that. And I might add another little, I've got all these little rubber stamps. I might add a little stamp there. Let's see what we can add. How about a snowflake? I've got lots of little rubber stamps and stuff, so we could add a snowflake there if you wanted. It's kind of cute. Let's do that. Let's get my little stamps. Blocks. And we'll do it in red. You see the other end of my table. I've got absolutely everything sprawled out everywhere, so we're just going to take this little guy off. We're going to put him on there. And let's see, should we do a red snowflake or a black snowflake? Let's do a black one. We've got a lot of red going on there. And I like to test it first, so I'll test it on the back of my sticker. Yeah, that came out all right. So let's put him on there. There's my little snowflake. That's really cute. All right. And there's some smaller ones there as well. So maybe I'll do another little small one. If I can get a hold of them. I find these ones are really hard to get off the plastic. All right. So let's test him out on this one. Oh yeah, he's pretty. So let's remove our little stamp and let's put him there. There's another little snowflake. Nice. And I think I'm going to put one on here as well. Let's use that same stamp. I'm just going to move this. It's a bit sticky, so I might... Let's do a little snowflake right there. That's pretty. Cover that up. All right, so that can go back in there. So we have Santa. We have my fireplace. That's not sticking the best. I should have just stuck it on with the sticker page. And then on this side, I have my little welcome sign, and I think he's going to go underneath because I'm going to put him up in the corner here, and then I'll be able to tuck something under here still. So maybe let's put something reddish, maybe like that. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to use for him. We also have the trucks. Oh, I can use the red. So let's do that. I'm just going to peel them. If I can get a hold of them. Stickers and me do not get along. All right, so I'm going to peel that guy back. And I'm just going to move this guy forward. Close him. And I'm just going to put it on here. Like that. That's what's on there. And then I'm just going to cut around that, like that. So this is going to go under my little pocket here, and it's going to hang, well, maybe on top. And then I can still tuck something in there if I want to, or I can rip that little corner off or tuck it under. I think I'm going to tuck that under only because I want to be able to see the, there, leave that guy there. I want to see the little sign there. Yeah. All right, so next we're going to add our Deck the Halls sticker and our number sticker. So that's going to go on this side. It's going to go slightly under that one. I'm just going to push that one down like that. Perfect. So this still opens out. We still have a little tuck spot there. I may have to re-glue that little piece. It just doesn't want to stick. And then what I'm going to put on the back of here is maybe a journaling card. I might get one of these little Santa cards and see if I can find one that fits on the back. And I'm going to, maybe this guy here. And I'm just going to add him on with some washi tape. And then have him flip up and I'll have another little journaling spot underneath. I'm just going to cut this guy out. Let's move these guys out of the way. Like that. And then I think I'm going to add him onto the back like this. And then he will be a little journaling card that I can flip open and write on. Or maybe this way even. We'll see. But I think I want to add him on there. So I have another journaling spot here. I have a little journaling spot there. I have something I can journal here. I'm going to tuck another one of these cards in here. And I just love Santa. So yes, I go a little Santa crazy. Between Santa and snowmen. I think my husband has threatened me. No more Santa Clauses in my house. They've taken over. All right. So let's cut this guy out. Like that, and he can go under there. We can tuck him under there. So there we go. We got a little tuck spot there. And I'm going to get some washi tape and I will tape him on. I think I'm going to do him that way so I can write on him and still, yeah, I think I'll do that. So we got him, that one's done. Now we have to put our number on. And I think I'm going to try and put my number 1 down in this little corner here on this tag. Let's see how it looks. And of course it'll go on crooked. I'm just not very good at getting things straight. Oops. So there's my number 1. And I just need my, and it's somewhere under all of this mess, my Deck the Halls. Here it is. And I have Deck the Halls. I wonder if Deck the Halls would fit on there. Oops. Santa. We could put it across there. Deck the Halls. But let's take the paper off. This is, like I say, sticker paper, so it's clear. And that pulls off. I think I'm going to put him across the bottom right there. Right there. So we have Deck the Halls. I have a journaling spot there. I have one under my little card here. I'm going to write something here. And I have this journaling card as well. And then my number 1 is now on the page. So there is Deck the Halls with my little envelopes and my Santas galore. And I say I'll tape him on there with some washi tape. And that's it. There's day 1. Quick and easy and fast. And lots of little collages. So tomorrow we're going to move on to this spread. And this one will be Oh Christmas Tree. And I will go and take a picture of my Christmas tree. And I'm going to use that little photo on my spread here for the Christmas tree. So I'll have lots of Christmas trees on this one. Lots of little themes and that kind of thing. So I'm going to start going through some Christmas cards and tags and stuff like that to try and find some Christmas trees. And that will be the theme of this spread is Oh Christmas Tree. And I might even try and find a little musical page that says, "Oh Christmas Tree," the song. And maybe we'll even place that on here. So that'll give us something, or maybe on the front of this one. Just leave some of that showing behind. So that'll be day 2. So that's it for day 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.